I think there is real excitement from everybody now that we're out of second, third, fourth, I've lost which lockdown we've actually been in. We're out of that now. You know, that we've had funding from the Scottish Government, which will go out to the clubs to help them become compliant or make up for any losses they've had. But more importantly, let's take the finance out of it. I'm not worried about the finance. This is about people getting back and playing rugby. And we're getting back to training. And we're obviously guided totally by the Scottish Government of their steps, their milestones of what we can do and what we can't do. We'll be guided by that. But as soon as we can get back to contact rugby, you say hopefully in August, then it'll be full steam ahead for that, because that is what this is about. It's about people, why do they train? Why do we come down? We want to play rugby. And that is what is going to happen. Now, we're normally not allowed to play rugby in the summer in Scotland because the close season, you're not allowed to play rugby. It's in the bylaws of Scottish Rugby. We've, as a board, we've actually agreed that we will forego that this year to let people play rugby in the summer. So we'll play right the way through. So that was a board decision that was made yesterday, that we're going to do that to let people play right through. And I'm like everybody else, I can't wait to see rugby again. The rugby community want to be back and know that if they don't meet all the conditions and break any of the COVID regulations, then the whole house comes tumbling down. So let's not kid ourselves. You know, the government have said rugby is good, we've behaved ourselves and done well, but it only takes one or two to make a mistake. And I don't think we'll do that, because everybody, as we've said before, is desperate to get back to playing rugby. And if it means standing 2 metres apart, it means standing 5 metres apart, then we'll do that to make sure that we can play rugby. Because you can train, it's great that they're back training, but you can only train too much, because what do you want to do? You want to play the actual game. Either as a player, you want to play it. As a coach, you want to be coaching. Spectators, you don't want to watch training, you want to watch the game. Then afterwards, you get a bit of camaraderie as well. So I think I'm confident, especially in the borders, that everybody will meet with all these rules and regulations to allow it, but also the whole of Scotland, because they were all desperate to be back playing rugby. If any of these clubs at the moment is in financial problem, please get in touch with the union now. Straight away, the development officer, and we'll see what happens. The Rugby Performance Department Development Group, get there, put your applications in. If there's any problems, otherwise just wait till the funding comes in next month and apply through those.
And just finally, just before the second wave happened, everything was on track to return, and it looked as if we were going to have lots of border derbies and it was going to be regional. Is that probably what's in people's minds for the near future of Scottish rugby? Is it going to be the same sort of plan as before?
I'm not sure at the moment where they're going. They're obviously trying to get rugby back played again. It would make sense to be regional to begin with, because you're cutting down travelling if there's going to be a spread. So it would make sense, I would have thought, to go regional and then go national after that. Little small steps to make sure that we're compliant the whole time.
But there's light at the end of the tunnel, John.
There most certainly is.